Okay, they probably have not seen us then. Definitely shouldn't have had Morgana walking up there and making it very clear to them if they were there that they were getting invaded though. They could be in our jungle. Shouldn't be splitting off into different brushes like that. Could also be in our topside jungle, could be they're all just lazy and sitting AFK under turret. It's always confusing when you invade the enemy jungle and there's no sign of them, you go into your own jungle, there's still no sign of them, it's like, are you guys just sitting on fountain or what? Anyway, welcome. This game we're going to be playing Aphelios, Morgana, into Tristana, Leona. Probably going to be a tough matchup. Don't want to face engage as Aphelios. Definitely don't want to face engage with a Tristana as well. Eventually we'll probably just want to be sitting under turret. Tristana naturally just pushes anyway, so should be fairly safe there. It's also, I always find it really awkward playing with a Morgana when it's a matchup where I want to run cleanse. It's like, my cleanse does nothing in situations where I have the Morgana spell shield on me anyway, but like also, do I trust the Morgana to always spell shield me? No. So it's like, it can just feel like you have an obsolete summoner a lot of the time, but you also can't afford to not take it. I'd prefer if we had a Morgana to something like a Nautilus, where cleanse wouldn't do anything for me anyway, so I wouldn't have to run it. Okay, they're level 2 now, we're gonna back off. As long as we have the minion advantage, we should maybe be fine. Also running cookies, by the way, and Cosmic Insight. I think high cleanse uptime, well, usually would be important against Leona. Because I have a Morgana, I don't know exactly whether I'm going to need it a lot or not. It really depends on how Morgana plays. Certainly Flash, though, can be very useful to have high uptime on when facing Tristana, at least. And even just having cookies against Tristana also very helpful, just so we can be tankier, harder to kill. Mainly gonna want to rely on a strategy of outscaling them. We got our jungler top side, and their jungler, I have no idea where they are. So just in case we're playing weak side, we definitely should stop pushing at this point. At this point, where the enemy jungler, if they're bot side, could start looking for a gank, now that they would be finishing their full clear. Thankfully, I mean, Tristana, again, just naturally pushes, so just need to concede that CS, where I would have been a bit overextended if I wanted to take that. Can poke a little bit, but unless Tristana wants to stop farming, this will end up pushing. And I will inevitably be in a safe position. That's the downside of like playing Tristana with an engage support. Is the win condition of engage supports is always I'm gonna have to flash this, I think. Yeah, the win condition of engage supports is always just to like not push. You don't want to be under turret with engage supports. But Tristana just naturally pushes, which doesn't really... Like, she has really insane all-ins with engage supports, but at the same time, she can't execute the ideal wave management for an engage support. Oh, I thought I had an auto-reset there, but it wasn't actually available. My bad. Because I was running out of green ammo, I was gonna have to swap, so I couldn't actually do the auto-reset. So I should have done auto Q-auto instead of the Q-auto-auto that I was trying to do. Okay, we'll root Leona under turret. Okay, and she's dead. Beautiful. Okay, Morgana can't really stay here, can she? I'm also potentially, by the way, making a mistake in, okay. And, what was it? Oh, not running Triumph. Instead I'm running Absorb Life, which is maybe just a little bit greedy in this lane, but we'll see. My logic is I don't actually even want to be getting all in, then if I can play... Like, perfect play for me would be just never getting all in, but that might just be unavoidable into Tristana, though. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get Morgana back in the lane soon. Oh, I'm gonna have to cleanse that. Keep slowing the Leona. Okay, nice. Now Leona's chunked. And low. Now we have no cooldowns on the Morgana, though. That's something I need to worry about. If Tristana all-ins me, then I don't get any support from Morgana there. Okay, I'm finally gonna just put some points in Q here. Or... Okay, 1 point in Q, 1 point in W. Okay, and I should finally be able to base here. I can base for a BF sword. Ooh, and a second wave as well, so great timing for a base. Just gonna build as much damage as possible. So if Tristana's jumping on me, just simply like walking away from her is not really ideal counterplay. It's just not super effective. Ideally, I want to be able to fight back as hard as I can, so she gets away with as little as possible. Like if she can beat me with even at a like 3 minion disadvantage, well, I want to make it so like, okay, it's only a 3 minion disadvantage, not a 4 minion disadvantage. If I have 4 minions more than her, then I win. You know, I want to like limit her options as much as possible by just having enough damage to fight back hard enough where each all-in is like riskier. I want to get rid of purple here. It's not going to be useful to hold it, I don't think. Okay, that's exactly where I wanted to ward. Careful. Don't even really have to worry about blue pushing the lane. Tristana just pushes so much harder. With Leona, by the way, it can be tempting, like when you actually get hit by her E, to actually just like hold onto your cleanse until she uses Q. But I think it's actually much more efficient to just immediately cleanse her E as soon as you reasonably can. At least so long as your reaction times are somewhat decent. Then what that does is you can start moving sooner because you're not rooted for as long or like any time at all if you actually time it perfectly. And then she's gonna stun you, sure, but then you have 75% tenacity for the stun. So you're actually not getting stunned for too long either because of how cleanse works. But if you only cleanse the stun, then what happens is you don't get the benefit at all from the 75% tenacity, and you spend more time CC'd overall. So you want to cleanse immediately, as if you know that you're going to be in danger by a Leona combo. As soon as the E connects, that's when you want to cleanse. You don't want to hold it. Did I get her? Ooh, barely. Nice. Alright, I didn't actually notice when she got that low. I was busy explaining. But once I realized she was like rooted and she was that low, fuck it, I'll ult in. It's good. It's a good thing I received the Leona spell shield, because if I did get CC'd there, I actually wasn't going to be able to finish her off. I assume we're getting ganked or something. Oh no, she just wanted to cancel my base, which is smart. She should have done it sooner. She could have done it slightly sooner and she would have actually succeeded. But that is exactly what she should be trying to do, is not let me get a free base there. This is the number one thing you can, like, that is so easy to improve in support gameplay, is just try and be annoying to the enemy ADC, especially when they need the base. You have so much power to just ignore the farm. You don't need farm. Just walk away from the farm and go cancel their base. As long as you're like full HP or like a fairly safe support, it is so unlikely you're gonna die. And obviously as you like, your knowledge of your limits improves, you can start to do it in more and more dangerous scenarios, like if you know that you can get away with it, but so many scenarios there's just no risk at all. And people just don't do it generally because either they're lazy or they just don't even realize it's something that they can do. But it is such an easy way to generate an advantage for your ADC by basically degenerating an advantage for the enemy ADC. Like if they're gonna get a good base, well, you don't let them get a good base. Now their base is bad. Now maybe they even want to stay because now their base isn't even worth. Now they're forced to stay when they're maybe missing HP or mana, or they just have a lot of gold to spend. You know? You want to put them in those complicated scenarios where suddenly they have no good answer anymore. They had that one base that was absolutely a good move, and now that move is not available to them, and now it's like, well, now what the fuck do I do? So yeah, that was the right idea by Leona, just unfortunately didn't actually make it to cancel my base in time. Alright, I've got cleanse up. I'm now gonna have ult up as well, and I have good weapons for fighting back if Tristana jumps on me, but it would be complicated. Overall, I think Leona's more useful in a fight than Morgana, but we'll see. I suppose if Leona's damage all gets blocked by a spell shield, and as well as the CC, it might actually be a decent fight. I'm gonna start actually just using white to loss it instead of red, because oh, crap. Oh, my bad. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Okay, he's... Okay, dead. Sadly not to me, but... Can I reach the Tristana here? No! We'll drop the sentry because I'm about to get CC'd. There we go. Okay, it's kind of a shame I didn't get both the kill on Tristana and also the kill on Graves. Kill on Graves is the absolute most unfortunate tragedy, but... Okay, I could consider Yuntal on this lane, but because it's only Leona for frontline on the enemy team, really, the rest are, like, actually not all that scary. What can I do if I do this? Okay, I get... Yeah, I think this is actually going to be nicer for me, at least just in terms of trying to win the lane here. I'll get more stats if I delay my Infinity Edge rather than finishing it right now. Could also consider just collect a second anyway. I don't really need Lord Dominic's. Not super early, at least. And I might even just want to do Motor Reminder. I played against the Fiora the other day that... Wow, her healing was like absurd. And she did have a Ravenous Hydra. This one might also go the same route as just having absurd sustain if she gets fed. I mean, she's already fed, so... Already probably just want to play it safe and get anti-heal. But we can, you know, if I just leave Armor Pen until 3rd Atom, it'll give me plenty of time to see what our needs are in that regard. Okay, ideally I want to keep the wave on our side of the map. This is where we're going to be safest against Tristana and Leona. The counterplay to both of them is absolutely the same. Both of us want to all-in us. Both of them want to all-in us, sorry. But the closer we are to our turret, the riskier an all-in is, right? They don't want to tank turret shots while fighting. So even sacrificing a little bit of HP to set up that freeze, it's still well worth it. And I gotta try and remember to use this cookie if we get into a fight. Let's just poke Leona there. Okay. Oop. Crap. Sometimes my blue autos just cancel in such a weird way where I'm like, I feel like this wouldn't happen most patches. Like, it feels like a bug, but I might just be coping. I don't know. It just feels like I'm not used to experiencing cancels that are that narrow. Feels off. But maybe I'm just forgetting that it did used to happen. I don't know. If you guys know anything about that, do let me know. If specifically with blue... I mean, this is the sort of thing where, like, I've been playing League for, like, 15 years now or whatever. Every single patch people say, like, auto-canceling is getting worse. So I might just be, like, one of those people that's just, like, coping. Or just suddenly, like, noticing it more or something. But I don't know, specifically with blue, it just feels off. Could be wrong, but... That's Rooter, okay. Ah, I didn't go off in time, unfortunately. Let's do as much damage to Leon as we can, though. Nice, I actually got her. I thought that went to the Morgana pool. Awesome. I guess the minions must have... I don't even know how that kill actually went to me, to be honest. If she was standing on the Morgana pool and she didn't die directly to my auto, but... I'll take it. Alright, cool. Now we can just directly afford the Infinity Edge. Can't afford anything else alongside it, unfortunately, but I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky and just build a longsword, because I know my next item is gonna be Lord Dominic's, right? I don't care, like, hopefully, even if I need one more base for my collector, like, before I can finish collector, hopefully the next base I would just be able to afford a pickaxe anyway. Then the next base after that would be directly the collector, so ideally, there's just a world where I'd never end up needing this item slot anyway. So then just why not fill it up with a longsword, which is gonna be very helpful, right? I'm gonna have to return to bot lane in the long run, because Tristana's pushing it, but I think I can just farm Raptors real quick here. Okay, I didn't get the big one, whatever, not a big deal. Little treat from my jungler, you get to keep your big Raptor, buddy. There's potentially going to be a fight here, so I want to start following up. This Fiora is very fed, remember? I need to be very careful about how I'd approach a fight where she's going to be in it. Okay, there's a Mel who can reflect melt back at me, so I'm not sure how much I can do here. Ooh, that was a blast gun for her there. fucking overwolf thing popping up cost me a CS, man. I don't know if it's gonna obstruct my clicks or not. I didn't want to risk it. Oh. I guess I'll go mid. Maybe I do end up just doing multi-reminder second. If this Fiora is like their only chance, like if Fiora 1v9ing is their 1-win condition, shutting down Fiora with executioners could be nice. I wouldn't need a full mortal reminder for that though, I suppose. I can do executioners and still finish my collector. We'll just see what is more convenient at that point, should it come down to it. If I can finish collector on my next base, that's just what I'm gonna do. But also, like, a simple executioners is like the biggest spike I can possibly get for such little gold at the moment, so we'll see what happens. I don't dare like walk too far forwards there. I'm not trying to get into melee range with her just because I have white. Oh. Alright, nice. Mainly I was just like walking up. I mainly wanted to be like a threat to Tristana. Like she didn't want to jump in on my Nidalee because I was around, and that was just my main job there. I knew that I didn't really have anything else to do. I'm not trying to like hard commit onto killing Leona or Tristana. I just need to walk up far enough that Tristana knows that she would be getting hard focused by me if she went in. And that threat alone is enough to save her. There's a fucking TP there. This is so awkward. Okay, nice. Got her. That was a smooth combo I got there. Alright, I might just end up wanting to base here, right? Just because I'm already so low. No, for now, I think we'll open the Drake. Wow! Okay, dude, okay, my build conundrum doesn't even matter then. This is lame, man. I genuinely think this Fiora was a threat that could 1v9. I wanted to see how we would deal with that. Oh well, GG. I never play Fiddle, but I had to try a new champ. I'll do my best. It's what you love to hear in solo queue, isn't it? Fiddle 6 newbie, he's not lying. He might just be tilted and wanted to troll. Whoops. Let's recall. Now, if they're smart, they should know we want to recall, and they should also know our team isn't just like randomly behind us. They'll walk into this brush and cancel our base, but they're not smart. They should go looking for us here. If we're not here, keep on looking down here. Maybe try a random ass skill shot there. Just do everything in their power to cancel our base now that they already have an HP advantage. It's a logical thing to do. Oh, the guy that said he's first timing his champ died level 1 while also blowing his flash. Something tells me this is not going to come down to me playing well after being tilted or not. We should only trade with Varus when Izzy is down, actually. I don't want to get slowed in while I'm in minion aggro. Okay, big. I'm gonna trade back onto Karma there. Okay. Not proccing any PTA procs though. Oh yeah, he should be dead. Wait, is he? No, he's not. Fuck, couldn't reach him. Oh well. He might have consumed a cookie. I think that's what saved him unexpectedly, because he went from me feeling 100% certain he was gonna die to like, boy. I don't think there's any point trying to use summoners to survive this. Even if I cleanse that, even if I'll flash away, I'm still getting gap closed by Pantheon. For now I'm just gonna do Cole. Jeez. Alright, what could we do better there? Shoved out the wave. We watched it crash. Why do we stick around? Well, because I wanted to push the plating. If Swain had a ward, I should have been pinging him to go ward, because yeah, we couldn't really afford to just sit with no wards there. It makes sense why I want to push the plating, and I don't think necessarily pushing the plating is the wrong call, but I do need to think about the fact that we need vision, and so I need to like ping Swain to actually place it. That's also something you could think of by himself, but also like I can't just be like, well, you know, he could have thought about it as well. It's like, yeah, but okay, both of us made the mistake then. Oh. Well, that blows. I'll check him as hard as I can. Oh, he hasn't even... Oh, he did recall, but... He just couldn't afford anything. I wanted to freeze that, but now it's broken. Now it's even more broken. It's just not a freeze anymore after that first minion anyway. Good base for a longsword. Do I really want to base for just a longsword? Nah. I mean, this Varus has no mana. He has no item. I should be fine. He can't keep on pressuring the 0 mana. Can gladly stick around for another wave. I want to know if the next wave is a cannon wave before I decide whether I commit to recalling this wave. Okay, it is. So we start shoving. There we go. Good, Swain cancels the freeze. I would follow this up, but it's too unlikely we actually kill him. I could have actually flashed for it though. Maybe it's my bad. Okay, Swain. Might have to mute this guy. We'll see. I want to get rid of blue here first if I can. Okay. Thankfully it doesn't come down to me having to root her. Cressy fucking taxes us. I'm meeting this Swain though. If they don't have vision here, this could be... Okay, they do. Could have been good to camp. Oof, nice reaction. Wait, hang on, we might want to rotate to this. It's already over. Doesn't matter. There's no point trying to crash this though. I mean, it's not like we can just dive the Varus in the 15 seconds it takes Karma to walk over and make it a 2v2 lane again. There's nothing to abuse. In this scenario, the best thing we can try and do to get some use out of the Karma roam. Hang on. Okay, I got her. Cost me both my summoners though. Ooh. I should have just gone for that kind of fuck me. Okay, this guy's still coming. What the fuck? He's just trying to harass us out of the lane from the river. Do you prefer Yuntal or Collector first? Generally, Collector. Yuntal has its place though. But I wouldn't say a triple ranged comp is where you want to run Yuntal Rush. That one even base here? Well, if Swain is basing, then I kind of have to follow, unfortunately. But yeah, I probably would not have wanted to base there, it's not even a kind of wave. But if I stay 1v2, I mean, I've got ult, but if I get caught by Varus, it's over. I would need to get into melee range to be effective with a red-white. If I get rooted, then I am not in melee range. Is Karma roaming again? She probably is considering the mid lane action, but... Yep. Is Varus, like, also recalling or what? He harassed me, so I wouldn't expect him to be recalling. Okay, he roamed. And he was a bit late to the fight. Nice, he missed out on a whole wave for that. And he's dead. He had to path around, he had to path around, there was no alternative there. If he had vision of that sentry, he could at least, like, activate it and then back off. And then he would be safe, although it would take forever anyway, and he would have to probably tank one shot if he doesn't have vision of it. Yeah, the way that he played that was just horrendously greedy. If I can get this plating, then I've got BF sword. I'm on a cannon wave. I think I'm base here anyway, as long as I can. Yeah, because trying to shove that is going to take forever, even though I have blue. We'll just base. Use attack click to hit tower? Yes, usually. Nice, I didn't have much room to dodge there while still getting the cannon. He just aimed quite badly. Oh my god, that felt like it should have hit me. Karma might be in a brush somewhere, we'll see. I'll try and trade the Varus if he walks up. Imagine he's gonna use E, yeah. Okay, he's scared as he should be. He gets stomped right now in short trades. Particularly when I've got blue-green, I can one-shot his ass, especially with the amount of items I've got. I've invested 0 into attack speed, into movement speed, only into damage, and a little bit into lifesteal too. Obviously this helps a lot against the Varus poke playstyle though. The fact that I don't have vision here sucks. I can be walking into Varus skull shots. I didn't reach. Oh fuck, my bad. Where's Varus? I was hoping I could at least just like massively chunk them with a blue ult there by the end when they were clumped up, but at that point they were just too far away. Okay, is Karma just gonna roam mid here? Or is she gonna try and cheese me? Okay, she's trying to cheese me. I had summoners up just in case. That'll be the first time she's decided to play for lane instead of actually roaming. Ah, didn't get my auto cancel. Oh, wait, there's a Pantheon. I didn't even notice that. Fucked me, my bad. Ah, he took forever to notice that he was ulting me, my bad. At that point I should have just fucking let it happen, my bad. I just wasted both summoners for nothing. Okay, that explains why Karma was playing around bot lane for the first time all game. Because the Pantheon was like pinging to engage or something. My bad. Is there anything I could have, like, besides just playing under my turret the whole time, is there anything I could have done? Because, yeah, I mean, by the time I see that Pantheon ult, it's already too late. I would have had to preemptively know that he's coming over and already be cleansing and already running away. So, only thing I could have done really better was just, like, play it a lot safer without actually knowing why I needed to play safe. Unless I managed to predict that Pantheon could be ulting. Kind of forgot they even have a Pantheon, to be honest. Maybe I can rotate over, maybe there's something to do. This guy's getting really low to that turret. Oh, bad pathing. I think she has vision on me, yeah. What? Why can't I see Pantheon in there? Oh, I'm in such a bad spot, aren't I? Okay, we got a kill. Could be worse. These guys are low, right? So I think I can just walk up to the lane and farm here. She's not low enough to kill with purple ult and Q. Okay, if Varus isn't actually showing any signs of overextending here, then I'm just gonna basing get my Infinity Edge. Where am I going though? Do I just go back mid? Who's the mid laner? Salas, he wants to go side lane, so I'll go mid. I don't really care where I go, to be honest. Either way, it's a complete stalemate. Can't really kill Varus if he's not just like 1v1. As long as he's getting help from his teammates, that means I can never just go in and kill him, whereas he can keep poking me. Okay. Would have been smarter for Ori to just indefinitely hold her charm, because as long as I had to worry about dodging that, I couldn't actually... Hang on. She's probably just gonna ult away, but yeah, nice, okay. Right, ooh, I almost landed a second auto, fucking hell. Alright, turns into a good trade as well. This is probably good for me, just the soul trading of ults, even if it was like completely even trade and I didn't get an HP advantage. Just the fact that I no longer have to worry about an Ahri ult engage, it means I don't have to be as scared anymore. I can afford to play a little bit more aggressively. And the Vamp Scepter helps a lot. Phantom could try and ult this yet? No, he's bot, never mind. I'll just run into this turret then, commit to killing it ASAP. Do I have to worry about a Pantheon ult though? Okay, he's still pushing bot. Interesting. Ooh. Probably dead here, but we'll see what we can do. Fuck! Too many skill shots to dodge and just no help from my allies. There's nobody around. Sven was walking away while I was getting engaged on, that's why. Sucks. Maybe I should have cleansed the Karma Ignite, actually. For support. Oh, that was Ahri's Ignite. Well, either way. 180 damage in a fight that close is just a lot of damage. I'm not sure I needed to be worried. As long as I could avoid the charm anyway, which I was sitting behind minions. I don't have to be worried too much about the Karma root, you know, they're just their CC. As much as I do about the ignite damage. Yeah, I also couldn't use my white Q either because I was running out of white ammo. Okay, no flash. I was just running in a straight line at her to see, because if I run in a straight line towards her and she always runs in a straight line away from me, I never catch her. So my purpose behind doing that was just to see, is she gonna do something silly? Is she gonna do something she doesn't have to do? Is she gonna try and throw a charm? Is she gonna try and throw a Q? Is she gonna just stop running for whatever reason? And if she does, then I get in range for ult. For whatever reason she did. Unfortunately, she still is flash, so she manages to live. But that's a flash she did not have to burn. And we burned that just by walking in a straight line and see what happens. Give her the chance to make a mistake. Do we want to start this? Perhaps, yeah, we have Trundle topside as well. We have some time to do this. Ooh. Wow, Singe can be a big problem for me though. Especially if he moves into a flank position. We already need Trundle here. Oh, fuck me. I'm out of this fight now. There's nothing to do, I need to get out. All I can do is die with them. Okay, maybe we just have to treat Trundle as... Oh my god, AFK? Fuck me, what the hell? Well, that sucks, I didn't expect them to still be coming after me, what? Yeah, we have to treat this Trundle as AFK. My brain started to blend out the ping noises. Any fixes to my problem? Nope, I have the same problem. Sometimes I think, why didn't my team ping me back? And I look at the replay and my team pinged me back. You know? But the problem is people just misuse pings all of the time. So they make... it's not your brain that made it meaningless. It's your brain adapting to the fact that your teammates are making it meaningless by spamming pings constantly just to flame their teammates without actually communicating any information. That means that when there is actually useful information that is trying to be communicated, well, it's just not getting to your brain because you're already tuned to disregard it, because you can't possibly be fucking paying attention to every single individual ping that is useless, and then also pay attention and like still focus on the game, right? So that means you can't pay attention to the useful ones either. Unless you just happen to be paying a lot of attention at that exact moment. Oh, I'm dead here. We can try and burst the Varus down with me though. Oh, I didn't have purple cube. Fuck, it didn't matter. I just barely didn't get enough damage. I might have got unlucky with crits, or I didn't have the damage either way. Let's use barrier. Let's see, what was my crits like? I got at least 2. Yeah, I probably just didn't have the damage. Still have a Vamp Scepter in my inventory. It was very useful for lane, but now it's definitely massively delaying my damage. Where did my support die, by the way? It was Bob, but I don't get how, because they were collapsing on mid. He had Trundle bot. How did he randomly die bot? Our team plays horrendous, I think, mostly because Trundle just ignores everything and thinks only split pushing and nothing else is a valid strategy. And of course the Fiddlesticks first timing is champ. I guess I'll go top. We already know we can't contest this anyway. Well, we probably can't. At this point, like, we are 14 to 33. It is very unlikely we're gonna win a fight. I'm gonna go prioritize farm. I wish I just kept on pushing mid, actually. It's a long time to rotate mid. To rotate top, sorry. Holy shit, we're actually winning. Unfortunately, by this point, I'm definitely way too far away to follow up, so... Well, that's unlucky. We almost actually had it for ourselves. Yeah, obviously, in hindsight, it would have been perfect for us, but, like, we lost every single fight except that one. How was I supposed to know this would be a win? As far as I know, I'm a hypercarry. The most reliable strategy to win this game is actually farming and making sure that I scale. Not dying with my team on every fucking fight they take. I ideally don't base until I can afford the full Lost Whisper. Can't stay top anymore though. If I go for red, that's just too risky, not enough information. And I might be down anyway, so I'll start rotating mid. Hopefully I can get farm there. I can stop by the Scotter Crab though. A little bit of extra farm for me. There's a chance they might just be happening to go into the river here. That could be unlucky. But it looks like I'm fine. Now competing with even my support for farm. Great. Ah, shit. Yeah, they're running at the sentry. Oh, but it already died. Oh, fuck me, there's a Singe behind me. Oh, I almost had her. Wow, did it auto chase her or what just happened? Close though. She didn't flash away, I think I would have had her. Damn, I almost got an auto reset there, just barely didn't happen. Oh wait, actually maybe I did. Can't really tell. It's hard to get auto resets from melee range anyway, so I wouldn't have expected to. It kind of looks like I did, but also like I don't see the damage from it. It kind of, maybe it was a visual bug, I don't know. Okay, we get an inhib. Maybe I should have saved that last sentry though. I thought there was not a chance they could kill me, but obviously I wasn't expecting that Singe flank. If I want to be more defensive, like obviously I want to keep my sentry near me and force them to have to like dive me in my sentry, but thought it was fine to block off that corridor at the time. What the? Wait, how is Ari here as well? What? Why are they just randomly all in my base? Oh, she has ult back up. That auto went off, it might have killed her. I don't know, man. I don't know. What was she doing? Okay, she just was pushing bot. I didn't even notice that, my bad. Okay, at least I get an assist. I'll have Lord Dom soon. One inhib as well. It's not too bad, it could be worse, but it should be expected to get Baron now. It's going to be hard for us to defend this. We'll see. I mean, obviously, if we have a top laner that doesn't even consider rotating to stuff like Baron, of course we're expected to give it up, but inhib just makes things worse as well. Okay, I'll go Lord Doms when I revive. This guy needs to focus on getting out if he can. And my teammates need to focus on rotating. Like, this is why I always get caught out when I'm by myself as well, is because nobody reacts to anything, man. Like, why is my support just helping our jungler do blue? It doesn't make sense. Besides the fact that he's trolling, obviously. You already know that because he's stealing his ADC's farm. Do I want to switch cycles here? Maybe. At least I'm getting free farm from these super minions. Fuck. So much for that. I should have... This is so tanky, I should have just waited till I had white. Till I used red Q, but it's fine. I still melted anyway with white. Chakram's a no. Need to go for crit here. Just a random ass crit cloak is going to be a significant bar spike here. Damn. No point ulting him unless I know he's gonna commit. The thing is, as soon as he gets into melee range, he just wants to run away from me, right? So what's the point in... Oh, okay. Nice. And then he committed and then he died. I can kill her. Oh, I'm slowed by Rylai's. Okay, still almost got her. Oh fuck, I'm actually dead here though. Okay, I got her. Huge shutdown, by the way. Maybe I could have dropped the sentry. I was worried about running out of white ammo and messing up my cycle, but... Not that I would have, like, overall outplayed that. And by the way, our jungler was just forming the raptors, like... Just getting in the unluckiest games today. This game would be winnable if people would take it seriously. Holy shit, a fight that Artrundle actually participated in. Okay, nice, that's pretty huge. What do I want to go for then? I think probably shield bow, because they seem really intent to kill me. Like, playstyle wise, I'm not sure their comp is like super assassinate or like burst based where I should need the shield bow, but like based on how things are going so far, Yeah, kind of like just... There's constantly like 4 people running at me with no protection from my team. Hi, Oscar. So, we'll go for some sort of ability here. Trick is up very soon. I want to get rid of green. I don't want to be caught with green-purple before a... well, on a Drake fight. I'll still go white for now, but that's going to run out soon. So I need to preemptively get rid of green. Also need to deal with this super wave. But also if I farm it alone, Singe might kill me. This is awkward. It's not a super important Drake. We can give this up. I need to take a really safe pathing here because I can't be caught by Singed. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, I've got low enough green ammo now. I'll just focus now on shoving the wave. Can shove another wave. Got shield bow, but I don't have time to base. I'll start rotating over because if there's gonna be a fight, I need to fight it now. But this is really shitty. It looks like it's just a loss, right? Maybe I can clean up. It's not impossible. Good blue ult could do it. Not enough, fuck. Holy fuck, I don't deal damage to this guy. What the... what are his items? He must have a lot of armor. Yeah, Jesus, dude, what? Okay, I have time to base. Thank God that didn't go too bad. Thought that guy would die a lot faster. Couldn't happen to afford this, could I? Oh, I could. Fuck it, I'm gonna finish that then. Oh god, I should have been running over here in the first place. Also, I don't know what he wasted his shield on. Maybe he actually blocked my ult with that, but the fact that he didn't have that was huge. Dude, that ping came on my screen and I thought it was a skill shot I needed to dodge. When I go to purple, then I can blue key this wave. That's not good. I'm on the way, but... should I try anything? I don't know. Feel like I already fucked up. Ooh, okay. Phantom didn't follow up though, that's big. If he has ult though, I could still be screwed. Oh, this is singed as well. Fuck, it actually landed. I did not think that would reach. Alright, that's like... I shouldn't have tried to walk up, it already looked doomed, but... I mean... I also thought the same about this fight, but I actually did manage to get a kill. I don't know, like we just shouldn't be in this position where I'm constantly having to choose between like... not doing anything... or like potentially risking us losing the game if I die. People are just constantly dead for no reason. Oh well, GG. Unfortunately, I think this one just came down to like everybody... at different points everybody was trolling. Fiddlestick started the game trolling with his... I don't know if the level 1 death was understandable or not, but we already knew he was like... first timing a champion just for fun. Swain started taking farm at some point. Rundle refused to stop split pushing, then suddenly started team fighting, and then we started winning team fights. What if he'd just been team fighting from the start? Everybody trolled at some point. I don't know if Salas did, but close enough. Alright, GG. Is it gonna be Mel ADC or what? Did their team actually let their ADC lost pick? Well, I suppose the ADC could have just been assigned lost pick and then refused to swap. That's a possibility. That or it's actually Mel bot. To be honest, I don't mind, or maybe I don't mind laning his mages too much if I do the vamps up there. Rush, that has been serving me well. Okay, J4 jungle, Malphite top or mid? Presumably Kale mid is more likely. Yeah, it looks like it's just a Mel support. I'm probably gonna have to run Cosmic Insight just for the J4. I don't think I need biscuits in lane though. The sustain might be nice for the early laning, but it's gonna be useless once I have vamps up there, so I think I'm fine to run barrier here. Shouldn't really need cleanse. Can be somewhat useful against Nami. You can always cleanse the Nami bubble. Is actually a fun fact I assume probably a lot of people don't realize, because it looks like a knock-up, right? You can't cleanse knock-ups, but I think it even says knock-up when you're like knocked up by it, but it's actually its own like very unique CC, and it is actually cleansable. But just for that, I don't think it's worth running cleanse. That Kayle sucks against Aphelios though. Sorry, for Aphelios versus Kayle sucks for me though. Like once that Kayle hits level 16, she's gonna outrange me, and if she flashes into my range and ults herself, like I would technically outburst her, but because she doesn't take damage and I do, I still lose that. It becomes very tough to manage. I think generally against Kayle late game, I would actually want green. I would want to just try and chunk her from outside of her range. Not with the autos, just with the, you know, green QR combos, for example. Because that's my only chance to actually deal damage to her without just getting blown up. But obviously she can always just ult, that kind of stuff. So it's just stuff all around. Trying to play around green is the best you can do, but it's not a perfect response. You can cleanse Namikyu, that's insane. Yep, you can. Like if they actually had something else with cleansing on the rest of their team, I would probably just run cleanse here, because I also don't really need barrier here, right? It's not like their bot lane is really high kill threat, I don't think. Just being able to cleanse their CCs in lane, if it gets me into a bad spot, or if it's going to get me a kill, would be great. Then I could also cleanse something else, but it's the fact that there's nothing else to really cleanse here that just kills the value for me, because it's not mandatory to run cleanse in this lane. Very good for Mel ult, no? Yeah, but, you know, assuming I'm actually going to get low enough to die to Mel ult, how easily am I going to get low enough to die? I don't know. As far as I know, she doesn't have insane burst, so she could try and poke me down, but I'll have Vamp Scepter. Like, when I've played this matchup before with Vamp Scepter, it seemed fine. But we'll see. But yeah, anyway, I don't think I need the biscuits, so we're just gonna run Magical Footwear. Ooh, and actually, I didn't even think about the Malphite, but that's also somebody I need Cosmic Insight for, since the only way to dodge his ult is flashing. Basically, mid to late game, it's gonna be a very high flash reliance comp for those two. Like, a lot of the time, I'm just not gonna be able to teamfight at all until my flash is up. Like, anytime there's a potential angling for a fight, I need to stand like a mile behind my team until those ultimates are down. And that's obviously not easy to impact the game with. If I have flash up, I can at least bait their engage and just outplay it. Oh, okay. That's just gonna stun. Okay, nice. Would have been quite a bad trade if I didn't proc the PTA. Namidabi is insane for trading. Especially if I bait out the Mel Qs as well. Like, we have such a strong level 1 with my range. Perfect. Oh, didn't notice the wave, my bad. I would already love for my support to place a ward, but she doesn't have one. Just to make sure we don't get like level 3 cheese by J4 or level 2 cheesed even. Yeah, we're doing really good so far. Okay, nice. She actually got a ward up. She placed it good. Didn't even have to ping her to do that. I'm just placing another one here just in case there would be a gank coming from the river. I could place another one behind me to cover a flank, but I don't want to waste like so many wards in one period of the game. At least we got our Viego bots out as well. Okay, now she can't even force a cannon. Oh, hang on, we need to be able to help here. Ignore the wave. Okay, good, now he's chunked. Hey, if Annie, like, has her Q reflected back at her when she has her passive up, would it stun her? Come to think of it, I don't know how that works. Wait, what? Wait, but I already had my caliber mark on her, what do you... I literally applied my caliber mark while she was CC'd so she couldn't reflect it. But then because she reflected it later, it means I lost the caliber mark on her? What? Wait, that is a fucked up interaction, man. Oh, I had to reset, my bad. I didn't optimize my damage there because I didn't realize I had less than 10 green ammo, my bad. Trying to harass with the flames. Not super easy, but yeah, we landed about 100 damage with that. Just no mana for shield. I think if I flash on her she dies, right? What? But Nami would have probably heal. I don't think she's used that yet. So I can't really flash on her. It's more like I'll trade back and try and kill her if they get in my range, but I can't waste flash just to force Nami heal. Oh, wait, what? Does that linger there? I thought I dodged it already. Actually, I probably should have looked for a base already. At some point, Malcolm just base with TP. And get back to lane, like, full HP, full mana. I cannot match that, so I would rather just look for a base in advance. The next wave after this is going to be a counter wave. I think it should be. And we can just crash this one. But I don't want to say... I've gotten Mel on, like, such a... like, back foot here. It's... obviously, I want to keep on pushing the advantage. No, please, this is my perfect base timing. Don't... Okay, good. Because I don't think that would result in a kill anyway. Actually, let's just do BF Sword. I don't want to waste this base timing. I think he should just not be invading, because his ADC is in base. Mel is no mana and very little HP, but she can always just TP back. Not gonna reach that side. Okay, Melo's back, as expected. Whoa, nice one, Talon. Dude, she just got here. How is she dead already? Get that J4. Oh no. How did we let this happen? Oh, hello. Kill is level 6, by the way. Which is not so scary right now, though. Yeah, but we can't kill either, though. God damn. Ooh, can I get this plating? No, I missed it, man. Fuck. I was so close to greatness. Okay, I think I saw it lingering there, but it's not actually clear that it's lingering. That is misleading as hell. Like this one, obviously, I can see that's lingering. I'm gonna try walking into it. I don't know. Don't think I reached it in time. Okay, maybe I don't even have to end up doing the vamps up there if lane keeps going the way it does. But maybe her poke gets more obnoxious. We'll see. I'm trying to walk into it, but I can't reach it in time. I still can't tell if it lingers or not. Maybe the last time she just threw her E, like her Q on top of her E, and that's what caught me off guard. Maybe I just didn't see the Q and that's what was damaging me. Maybe we'll want Vamp Scepter for that. Because even with a Nami, I'll just out-sustain her as fuck if I have Vamp Scepter. Oh, I tried to ult her there, but it's a good thing I had no mana, because she was just gonna reflect it back at me anyway. That would have been a huge fucking waste. Maybe she would have even killed me as well if she reflected my ult back at me and then ulted me. Well, I would have had barrier, but my barrier would have been forced. Alright, I think soon I'm gonna look for a base for vamps up there. It definitely makes the lane just like brainlessly easy if I have vamps up there. And if I'm always full HP, less chances I'm gonna die to some like J4 gank or something. Ow. Okay, well that's our shield down. That's good. I can maybe look for an ult at this point. I want to ping Annie to potentially engage. And if we don't find one, fuck it, I'm just gonna base. It's not a cannon wave though, maybe I could stick around for one more. I can at least pretend to be basing here. Yeah, so long as we're not afraid of getting ganked by J4, we should shove another wave here. Are they gonna take the risk here? Looks like no. Okay, I'll stick around and shove then. There we go, and if they happen to base here, I should lose a lot of that wave, even if Melt TPs is gonna be too late now. Yeah, okay, they actually based good. Managed to secure a CS advantage with our base timing then. Crap. Can't afford pickaxe, that would have been convenient. Green-blue, huh? That's an unusual rotation? Nope, it is actually very common these days, probably the most common, at least early game rotation for Aphelios mains. Typically, we use green-blue in the early game, then swap back to blue-red in the mid to late game. The exact timing just varies, because green-blue is disproportionately good against like range champions and bad against melees. Whoops. And the other cycle is disproportionately bad against ranged and good against melees. So it just depends on what you want at what time period. Where are they? I'm just gonna shove it in case they're just somehow not in lane, but there she is. Ooh, that was cheesy from Nami. They can't freeze, but I'll call their bluff. If they try and trade with me, I might just get a good trade. Okay, I'm rooted. Yes! Got her, let's go. Exactly, that's what I was hoping for. The key there was I knew Mel could reflect something back at me until her W was down. I probably couldn't ult, and I definitely didn't want to like immediately just auto Q like you usually would when you're forcing a trade like that. We can stand cheese, to be honest. We can stand cheese. I know Annie's low, but that's exactly why it would be a good cheese. She wouldn't expect Annie to be staying in lane here, right? Oh, damn it, I wasted it. Okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, my bad, Annie. Thankfully, I live. Overall, it turns into a good trade thanks to the Quinn being around, but yeah, fuck. Okay, I guess I should have not immediately auto-queued again. I thought she would be caught off guard there. For fuck's sake. See if this baits her? Yeah, it does. Oh, there's a J4 around as well, though. What the hell is this response, bro? I need to keep using my chakrams. Hopefully Viego gets away. Dude, what the hell was that? Fucking kill TP as well as the J4 already being around. Alright, I've got Infinity Edge at least. We had some vision of the area. I definitely didn't expect J4 to randomly show up. Well, it definitely felt like we had vision of there, but we didn't. I don't think Viego was actually in the brush. Oh well. I called her bluff, I lost. Yeah, probably just needs to give that away. It's not a disaster if they get that Drake. I can try and march over and just see if we happen to be able to get this. J4 is playing it so bad, by the way. He should have finished that Drake while he could. Because now we suddenly outnumber. Now we can fight. Is Malphite gonna ult? Fuck. I was hoping to finish off J4 with that. I couldn't finish the Drake, though. There we go. so screwed here. God damn it. Because I'm not in melee range, I'm not actually doing that much damage even though I had so many chakrams. We have a Talon. Not exactly what you want to hear after you just finished a Drake fight. He started off already dead though. Yeah, fuck. Nobody was actually running into me. That's sad. Except the J4, but he died instantly. Is their comp just full ranged or what? There was a Maw fight, but he also wasn't running into me. I should have just walked away, man. Almost had the Mel though. I'm gonna wait for a quick look. Anything else is super unsatisfying here. There we go. Yeah, the Malphite is going to be a problem as well. I didn't consider our comp. Yeah, they have 2 melees, but the Malphite just never ulted in, so couldn't really DPS him. J4 was just somebody who needed one tapped anyway, so I had like all of those chakrams, so like insane DPS potential, but like nobody to use it on. It was very unsatisfying. Ooh, that has a low cooldown. Want to use my lost red Q to like try and gap close onto her again potentially, or at least generate chakrams. I couldn't quite reach. Oh, what I don't have flash. I'm probably dead here. That sucks. Like, I've got to assume he's got ult there, right? So... felt like my best shot was to just fight back. Yeah, there's the ult. That's the thing though, like if I fight back then he's not forced to use the ult, but yeah, I don't know if I could... maybe if I reacted slightly faster, I could have managed to escape in time, but... I don't know, he gets into ult range so fucking fast. I felt like I was just doomed no matter what there. That was so unusual. Oh my god, okay, he finally dies. Definitely looking for a Lord Dominic's second item. Gonna be incredibly needed for that Malphite. Actually, any chance we want anti-heal? Also, I mean, even Kill has healing, actually. So probably, yeah, for the Nami, Kale, and even the J4 is fucking... Sundered Sky actually can be pretty huge. Particularly when he's already low HP. Oh crap, I thought I had purple killed. My bad. That long ass cooldown always gets you. Where did I even end up on the cycle? Was I even trying to do this? I don't think I was. They're triple ranged. Overall, I think blue-green is still fairly solid. Rock solid, one might say. Can't walk up here. Oh. Mel? We're gonna just kill this, right? Oh, the eye went away. Never mind, I got baited. Why does the eye go away? What the fuck? That is so bait. Okay, her W is down. That ult did nothing. Fuck me. Should have purple ulted instead. Huge. Any kill that I can get right now to get the micro items as a hypercarry is going to be insane. This guy probably has ult coming up based off of how he's walking. I've also got red-white coming up though as well. Let's see if I can just bait him into jumping in on me. He's got teammates around, I know. I'm just gambling that I can still win anyway. Does he just not have ult? I don't know why he was walking up like that then. Maybe he's just trying to bait me into turret diving. I'm obviously not going to do that because I'm the one trying to bait him. Maybe I can like try and go under turret to bait him into ulting and then I flash out, but then he can just walk away, so I'm not sure about that. Please die. Oh, thank god. Huge. Can I get this? No, it's already got me into protection. That's a kill. And that's a kill ult. Can get mana from this. Oh, I only got him with one. Oh my god. Can't believe I only got him with one sentry hit. And then he just dashed out of vision. That was really awkward all around. Couldn't melt him with my chakrams that I had. Still, I mean, I'm not doing too bad. I've got 9 CS per minute. 60 CS out of the Mel, actually. She might be even-ish for now since she has so many kills, but we're skilling up. Then we're gonna run into the problem of full AD comp against a Malphite, and also the fact that I'm Aphelios versus Kale, but, you know, we'll approach each problem as it arises. For now, things are looking good. For me. Okay. No way. Hang on. No! Damn. I was hoping the Malphite would stay close enough to the J4 where him blocking the green ult would actually cause it to like also like run into J4 as well, but unfortunately he actually, I don't know if he like knew that that could happen, but he just walked forwards randomly and that meant that I couldn't do that anymore. I actually can't proc this. Kill might kill me. I might still die because I'm actually completely alone here. Oh, is what it is. Guess it's not because the attack speed's low, but whatever. Alright, my bad. I couldn't actually follow up on that Danny Q then. Not if I'm alone. I just didn't it is, I would say, fairly unusual where I don't even like greed for that proc and they're still running in a straight line on me as if they know that I'm alone. All they know is that Annie's on the side. That was a risk from them, but obviously it paid off, and yeah, I just shouldn't be in a position where I can die if they take that risk. I'm gonna just keep not upgrading boots, I think, by the way, since Berserkers against most of their comp is bad, except for the Malphite. Also, is that Malphite smurfing by any chance? Which one is he? Hopster. Level 56, so probably, yeah. I get that vibe from him, the way he just like walks around, like threatening the ult and not actually using it. Doesn't feel like flat level play. Like when he walked bot lane and I knew that I was dead because he must have ult the way he was walking at me. So like I turned it to like try and take somebody down with me, and then he realized, oh, he's walking into me, I don't need to ult anymore. It's actually the kind of like awareness most people at the silo don't have. Most people would like come in with the intention of ulting, then as soon as the fellas is in range, they ult. Maybe we can gank the kill. Wow, this Talon needs to get out of there, bro. What the hell? Kill count is exactly what you just did. Gotta play it slower. Pretty sure Kill is just dead here. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. For now, I'm gonna switch back to the blue-green cycle. I think killing Malphite is hopeless anyway. For the most part, I mean, they're not even really getting into melee range of me as well as the thing. As long as they're not getting into melee range, blue-green is good. As long as I can always get resets, I actually get a lot of damage out of it. Auto resets, I mean, which needs them to be not melee range, otherwise there's no time to pull off the reset with the way the auto resets work with caliber marks. Ooh, let's see what we can do, but the fact that the Malphite, who just has to build full armor this game, is part of this fight means this might be a loss. I don't know if he actually ulted yet or not, either. Nice. Sadly I didn't get the kill though. Okay, he must have already used ult at some point. Didn't get the blue-green cycle from this, but whatever. That's good. This guy's recalling. But now I'll push another wave. I would have preferred if Quinn would go mid. She can rotate over so fast because of her movement speed and then rotate back. If I go mid, I'm gonna be gone forever. Let's try and finish off this turret before that TP finishes. There we go. Oh, that was Mel. I thought that was gonna be a Malphite. Maybe I can kill this guy then. No! I got CC'd exactly as my final auto would have killed him. Fuck! That was unlucky timing, man. Suppose Annie had to be top. Okay, at least we get the Mel back. But fuck, no assist for me or anything. He nearly has ult. He just has to stall. He can try and jump through walls. Playing it really bad. He did get his ult off, but if he'd bought time for... Okay, he actually wins it as well, perfect. But if he'd bought time for cooldowns, that would have been much less close. Yep, that's how KL be. Nice. Okay, what am I gonna do next? I don't fucking know. Like, I want certain items for most of their comp, then I want, like, actual DPS for the Malphite. Like, if I realized how huge this Malphite was gonna get, and also the fact that we were full AD, I would have actually done... First item Muntal. Even though it was gonna be fucking useless for the lane, it still would have paid off so hard by this stage, but now it's too late to do it. I'm gonna push a wave. I think I should be able to get away with that. Nice. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do a Zeal item next, a Phantom Dancer, maximize my attack speed. I might be what I have to do, even though that's gonna fucking suck into kill, not having any bursts. Same for like the rest of their range champs. J4 is also building quite tanky though, so hopefully if I optimize towards DPS, well, at least I'll be running those frontliners. In theory. I mean, in theory, Malphite can also just build 700 armor, and then it doesn't matter, but... You know, one problem at a time. Ooh, is he gonna go on NA? I'm trying to hide out of vision. The thing is, we also know Malphite is, like, incredibly close. He would be able to just walk over and ult me, so I need to not take that fight, really. I still have to recognize that he could be around somewhere. He might just be outside of vision. Yeah, there he is. Oh, and there is a kill flank. I can't do anything this fight, unfortunately. There was nothing to do. This kill so much better than Quinn. If she weren't selfish, she would just let me take that farm. Oh, they're mostly just choosing that bush. I think Malphite still has ult, right? Oh, come on, nobody was in that. I need to back off. This is already a lost fight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's smart. Did not use ult the entire goddamn fight and just blindly ulted me in that brush. Yeah, I can't... Like, I can flash that, for example, but he's still gonna chase me down with Q, right? Just can't do anything in these fights. This comp sucks for me, and we also just have a terrible comp. I mean, it is just... Like somebody else said, full AD into Malphite. I didn't pay attention to the pick order, but if what Quinn said is true, like they already picked Malphite and then we proceeded to pick full AD after that, well... That's just incredibly troll, because I think that is potentially an even more significant factor than the fact that Malphite is actually a smurf, you know? Like, what is a smurf Malphite gonna do? Oh, he can build 700 armor into a full AD comp? Well, doesn't take a lot of skill to do that, but it sure is impactful. Please just let me farm. Thank you. We can't have just everybody ignoring the kill here, by the way. If it's only Aphelios against kill, kill's gonna take this turret. She has Baron as well. What I do? Walk up and poke her with an auto? I'll hold on to green for now. It's the only weapon that can match her range. She's level 16, so she has 625 auto attack range right now. That's only 25 less than my green range. So I can't really... I can't, like, super outrange her. All I can do is really match her. Okay, this is gonna be kill rotating over here. My team should start backing off. Oh, it's actually Mel? Oh, fuck. I assumed kill was leaving. I stopped defending, man. Fuck's sake. Like, kill was on the opposite side of the map. It made sense to me that if there was a TP, it was gonna be Kale. This fucking sucks. I was out of position for defending this after that. Okay, we can harass her through the minions with blue as well. Okay, well she got a free in head, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, I got my item. Would Serpent's Fang be a move on maybe lost item if they have a lot of shields? They don't really have a lot of shields though. They have the Malphite passive, which I grant you is a pretty massive shield, because I think it scales at HP? Nah, it's not that big. It scales with HP, not armor. He's stacking armor. He actually barely has any HP. So basically, Serpent's Fang would actually kill my ability to kill their team, not actually enhance it. Drake up at 10. We don't actually need to contest that. We can just wait until we have more time to scale, because we're not going to win fights right now. So I'm going to try and type that. We have our jungler dead anyway, so it would be completely stupid if anybody were to die contesting Drake, but people do that anyway, so we'll type it out. What we need to be doing is defending. These guys are way out of position. We might just be giving up another free turret here. Malphite could try and ult me here. At this point, like, I can try and bait it with flash, but it's not actually going to do anything. Like, he'll just walk away. Holy fuck, this guy's tanky as well. Sadly, I didn't pick up that kill. Malphite, as far as I know, still has ult. I never saw music. I'd assume so I gotta assume it's up. Like, this guy is so fucking patient with his ult, and it's purely because he's a Smurf. He knows I can't play the game as long as he has ult up, so he's trying to keep it up as long as he can, instead of actually just using it at the first possible opportunity. He's recovered so much. I guess that's the 2 Ocean Drakes. Okay, he finally used ult. We maybe fight. It's a hell of a risk, but I say, ooh, I would say go for it, but then I saw there's one more person here than I'd realized. So maybe not. Ooh. I don't think I can fight this. I'm just too low. I'm chunked out now. I was gonna go farm here, but now he's luring them here as well. What the hell? Well, I'm fine with the turret, right? Fuck. But now I'm out of position to defend. I can't go Bloodthirster here, by the way. I need to complete another crit item. Anything. Honestly, I might even just go for Collector. I just want the most damage possible. So I'm just not scratching the small fight. He has 400 armor even without his W passive getting tripled by his passive being up. Remember, Malphite can just ult. He's certainly got it back up by now. There we go. Maybe I should have white ulted actually, my bad. Why the fuck does he have Zhonya's? Oh my god, kill's ending. Fuck. Fuck, fuck. Team. If I wanna go Collector, I can't actually buy anything here. Okay, she needed to ult herself there. Like, she could have actually survived if she ulted at the very end, but after getting chunked so hard by my white turret, there was no way she could win that fight anymore. She needed to just ult. Well, first off, she didn't have to walk into my sentry, but if you are going to walk into my sentry, ult the damage or you're fucked. Basically is what happened there. Okay, this game is extremely winnable. I mean, we're more likely to lose than we are to win. Like, all of these fights that we're winning are mostly because of misplays from their team, I would say. They should have outscaled, but we'll see. Good, but we also need to address this, otherwise somebody could TP on back door. I want to join them, but I need to clear this first. There's also another fucking wave, but I'll ignore this one. No, okay, no, the fight seems to be over, so for now I'm just gonna try and shove. Need to do this ASAP. I might also get caught while I'm trying to join my team, it is what it is, I just can't let them backdoor for free here. Alright, I'm on the way. He's already going in though. Fuck, he's gonna steal it, I think. Oh, there's a fucking kill here. Okay, I can purple Q there, but maybe I can kill here, actually. Hang on. Oh my god, wait, does she have... Yeah, she has Zanya, so she didn't actually take much damage there. Fuck, man, if I just had time to get my collector. Oh, well, it is what it is. My team just shouldn't have been starting Baron. Like I said, like, any kind of TP would have just ended the game. As much as... it would have been great for me to just walk up to the fight and already be on the... walk up to the Baron, already be on it. Not have to worry about getting suddenly caught out by the kill while I'm rotating over. Like, they end the game if I don't clear that wave. If we can't do Baron without me there, we have to fucking not do Baron, right? That is just what it is. Alright, GG. Fuck, I forgot to record this. Have we tried the other rotation with blue and purple reversed? You mean blue-green? I use both rotations. If you throw your turret, she gets it if she has W. Wait, what? Oh my god, that would be insane, what the fuck? How much damage would it deal, though? That has the potential to be a very weird interaction. Like, would it deal damage based on my AD and attack speed, or hers? Because Sentry, like, if it's my damage, it does fucking insane damage. I mean, I would say a fellow Sentry by itself actually out-damages most ADCs. If she just randomly gets access to that because she manages to block it when you throw it into a fight, that would be insane. This game will be my last one, by the way. Can you say to Quinn to split push more? Maybe I could have told her to match the kill more, but I think there was no real... That was another separate problem, obviously, it's just the fact that kill was hypercarry, scaling insanely well. Who's our other solo laner besides Quinn? Can't remember anymore. Talon? Yeah, nobody can fucking deal with Kayle, right? Whether it's me dealing with Kayle, or Quinn dealing with Kayle, or Talon dealing with Kayle. Either way, Kayle is gonna ignore them and push turrets, and if they try and defend, she will kill them. That was an entirely separate issue. Best thing we could do was, like, sure, somebody needed to be matching the Kayle, and then more people needed to gank the Kayle on top of that. And hopefully as a team we could kill her, and then hopefully when she's dead, well, maybe the enemies haven't already done Drake or haven't already done Baron, then maybe we could contest that. But I think the bigger issue was the fact that, you know, when I was matching Kayle, for example, nobody was really ganking her. If Quinn was matching Kayle, nobody was really ganking her. And it's just not a situation you can afford to ignore. Another G4, goddammit, man. Gonna stop running Cosmic Insight, man. Yeah, that game was very unsatisfying. Like, a lot of the fights were literally just